Melekh Adonai Sandalphon. Amen. 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 I say to you, truly I tell you, I am Jesus, the called Christ. The symbol of the cloth that was still lying in the place, separated from the linen. John 26:8. When they opened when Simon when they saw the strips of linen lying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around my head, the cloth was still lying in its place, separate from the linen, and then it was a symbol of the name. It was the symbol of the name, which is also a symbol of the pigeons. Symbol of the pigeons. They could not fly higher, so I've come down. I've come down for them to carry them through by the abode, through by the body of the church. The judgment that they give into it is dishont. Dishont. Because the realms was already judged into that. The realms was already judged into that. But since Mary Jezebel Baal, or what you called Mary under the cross, wasn't her, but the Druid woman that they are worshipping, the Jezebel Baal in Revelation, the Satan, the real Satan, the real Satan, which is with her deep secret that they've been, blaspheming. The true, they've been blaspheming. Yamas? And also the symbol of that cloth that been wrapped around my head was a symbol of the second name, Science. And also it's a symbol, it's the second name, Science, which is separated. Separated, that was the strips of linen lying there, and also the, laying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around my head. The cloth was symbolizes of the game, who's going to be the next Messiah. And it was, the second Messiah becomes Peter. And then them, Adonai, them, those times. And then, the second, that was the time that they become me, because the symbol of the clothing that are wrapped around my head was named Isa. Was named Isa. Which is, I took it as Messiah. Because when I saw that they're going to play Sahara, which is the Song of Solomon, I become that. When I took that clothing, white clothing, it symbolizes that I become the white dove. So literally, it's still the same. So because I didn't want the same thing to happen again, that's when also the time that my spirit, I'm above and up down here, I'm here and up above. Meaning to say, I have spirit there and I have souls in here. I have souls in there and I have souls here. You understand this? I have souls up there, I have souls down here. And also my spirit is working somewhere else. For that to become full truth. Full truth is the symbol of the cloth that was laying in the same place, separate from the linen. Meaning, true vina. True vina, which is also called a raven. It's also called a raven, and it's also called a bird. Akashic. book of knowledge, LIF, or you call it leaf. Humans. The symbol also of the cloth means a game. A game of the liron-liron sinta. Liron-liron sinta, see who can get me. See who can get me. It was the play of when you see who can get me, the souls that told in your book, bandage. That is to the reason I said to Peter that you will lie 3 times. It's a symbol of my Hakadesh, father, son, daughter. Father, son, daughter. One. One. I am infinite is to become the crowns that I have been practicing to I have practiced my crowns to because my crowns is very heavy, so heavy, humans, and then it's like stiff in my head every day, and then that's why I like in the world to be humans. I would say the world that because I've been this. I sprinkle the crowns to become infinite, meaning it's also symbol of my spirits that I have shared to my brothers. Which is symbol of the folk song of my love. Go around, my love. Go around, my love. It's also a meaning of when I went up to heaven to get the key in this few years ago. And he told me to go around. See if the papaya sprouts above are going to be taking up the basket. To hold the fruit, my love, upon reaching the top, the branch broke. What bad luck, I'll find someone else. This too has a lot of meaning. This is a game of symbol of the white cloth. That Father told me Grace needs to go down and see if the branches were sprout already. See if the branches have sprout already, because the branches that they're called is the apostles. To carry the sons that we have in the beginning, but those times until in this end, the oath, it was my oath that whoever received my abode or my true apostles, they will not have their children until the end of time. So meaning to say, in this end, they have the children's the kids they have from throughout past lives. Their truth, their truth spiritual children or kids. Because in the beginning it was Magdala who have it, for she was the one who asked for a repentance and also abode, because the humans call her Magdala. She become in this end the truth. The first family who had in the beginning of our Christ when she was blamed. When she was blamed. And even in this end, it's still the same. They're making me hear us. That is why her son and I become this in this end, lives. For it to make sure that none of them can get away also, because Father told me, see if they have sprouted. When Father said to me that see if ask her if they have sprouted, and then I said they have. They started sprouting. What did I say that they are starting sprouting is the bird wings on their back. Because spiritually, I see them who has them. I see them who has them. And that's the symbol of the white clothing that I have taken. I have received. I have received from which is written in the book that the cloth that had been wrapped in my head is my names written into it. My names are written into it in the tomb. It's also the symbol of when I was prick in this end, which is you call the, sorcerers. They have like these dolls and then they keep pricking my souls, my souls, my souls. This what they do to me in this end. The woman, Mary Jezebel, Baal spirit, are doing the same thing to me even to this end. Sorcerizing me. Which the cloth was finally received. It's true. Papa. This is why she can't lie anymore. Which a reason why we are separated because of her in the beginning. Because of her in the beginning. That's the symbol of the white cloth names. Who's going to become the next? And who becomes next? The whom you called Raphael. He become the, those times was, I passed him to his mother, which is Magdala, and then in this end, he become the last Christ. He become the last Christ. I was Isa, and then Magdala was Christ. I say Christ, but she wasn't me. I was Isa, and then Magdala Christ, because when you see Christ, blamed. Blamed. So in this end too, when you make Daniel blamed to be vegan, when he is not the vegan, but the woman Mary Jezebel Baal is the one who translated the word. So, Raphael, or you call Daniel, who taught you that what you can't eat, and he did not say that things. And when we get to that, I will tell you exactly what it means, because when I see the word, I can see it in the true Akasha. Vegan is no good to yourselves, humans. There's no protein in what you can get in it. It is a symbolizes of a house that also that when you are like that, you are just become carried by the torrent because you just wilt. Why? Because it is a dust, a food that near to the dust. Angels does not eat gulay. You call the veggies. That is alien thing. That is an alien thing, women. That veggies, that's an alien thing. For Mary Jezebel et Baal is the true alien. You call the satanic. She's the true alien, which is she wasn't alienated, but she is the true alien with her deep secret. That they are worshipping and their Os-Are. She was the woman who did that. And Daniel have not tell you not to eat this, not to eat that, because Daniel in this end ate whatever he want. He eat whatever he want. Why I become him in this end? So that in the end, there will be no, because I like Croatians women. That is why they are making pants for PONDS for me. Because we are not, the seas is full of deads. They make a new ones. They are fans, which is just going to, where you can fish. You don't have to go into anywhere. You just stay there. You can, wherever they're gonna put that, you just swim it. You just fish in it, and then you take you can, because you can plant crochets, etc., whatever you want, yeah, like that. You know, that is to the symbol of the cloth, clean food. You know, clean food, because right now, when you ask me, the only clean right now, the not the worst, is what you can eat, fish. You know why fish? Because fish women swims around, and the they eat what it's small fish. You know, they eat the small fish, and then those big fishes of yours, they eat from humans already. You know, they eat the only fish now that is very, very clean is milk fish. You know, milk fish, human. There's many deaths happens already in the seas. There's many deaths that's been fed to the, you know, all that. Because those that been into that fishes, the big fishes, you're like whale, like all that, they are angels. The shark, but the whales is angels, and the squid before was this the woman here, this who preaches the word of God. You know, it's them, or bride of Christ, board of Christ. That's them. You know, which is a symbol of the clothing women. I am Hakadesh. You know, that's the symbol of the cloth that wrap around my head. I am Hakadesh. That is why I am hidden. Why? Because I am now my truth. It's a symbol why they wrap that neckerchief or that cloth into my head, because I have to hide myself in the light so that they won't know who is the God. You know, they won't know who is the God, which is doves. Say dove. Say, human? I'll say dove. There are a lot of to that. But they want me to say this to you. Yeah. Hakodesh. Ahi. You know? Ahi. You called Lucifer and Satan. The real ones. The one who first received the name in that cloth. You know, the he and the me. Because that was the symbol of the cloth. The pair that going to be next, Messiah and Zion. You know? And in this end, women, that becomes the Dua Rabbana. I am the God of Ishim. Allah. I am the King of Metatron. You know, though I'm a woman, but I don't like to be called, because I am woo woo.